Ciao ragazzi, in today's video myself and Bilal are going to react to Inter's 2-1 win over Spezia. Before getting into the video, be sure to let us know down in the comments below what you thought of the match, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on push notifications so you never miss a video.
Hey Cammy, thank you for having me on. This match had a trap game written all over it. Spezia going into this match on 4 games without a win, including a 4-1 beatdown from Crotone, who were absolutely dead last in the league, but they got their only win of the season against the Spezia side. Also last week, Spezia tied 2-2 against Bologna, whom Inter beat quite convincingly earlier on in the season. So you'd expect Inter to come out guns blazing, dominating this match from the start, putting up a few goals in the first half. However, the actual result of it was completely different. Very predictable, very lethargic, absolutely nothing going through the middle, lacking the courage to build anything through the middle. Spezia pressing up high against us, not giving anything away, being aggressive in defense and closing down and pressing up high, further up the pitch, and making it harder for us to build through the middle as well, essentially forcing Antonio Conte's side down the wide wings. And whenever you do that, you have nothing going through the middle, you become very predictable and as a little bit easier to defend against this Antonio Conte side. Spezia, to their credit, really did a phenomenal job of doing their homework, preparing for this match, playing and setting up exactly how you should against an Antonio Conte side, giving yourself a fighting chance when you're bottom of the league side, coming out in the second half and then potentially nicking a goal and then continuing on with the low block. So Spezia so far in the first half did exactly what they're expected to do, and a very, very disappointing first half from Antonio Conte's Inter.
After a very boring first half, I felt it was hugely important that we managed to get a goal early on and inject some life into a game that was really lacking any sort of life in the first 45 minutes. I believe it was just 4 touches from Romelu Lukaku chesting the ball to Achraf Hakimi finishing it off, and it was a fantastic team goal. Lukaku chested it down to Lautaro, who played a really nice ball to Hakimi, who just wasn't going to be caught with all the pace he's got, and he finished really well at the front post. So a fantastic way to start the first half, and as I said, kind of injected some of that life that the game needed. And I've got to say, shout out to Stefano Sensi as well. Came on at half time, and this is now the 3rd game in a row that him coming on has kind of changed the game in our favour. He didn't set up the goal by any means, but he just seems to be a bit of a good luck charm for us at the moment. And yeah, long may that continue as far as I'm concerned. I thought we were rightly awarded a penalty in about the 70th minute. Stefano Sensi playing a key role in this one as his cross was blocked by Spezia's Nzola. And I mean, there was never really any doubt about that, or any doubt that Romelu Lukaku was going to finish it for his 11th league goal of the season and 15th overall. And I mean, at that stage, the game was won, and yeah, you can't really complain. That's now 6 wins on the trot. It is a little bit disappointing that we did concede with the kind of final kick of the ball, but yeah, the performance maybe wasn't there and not at the level we really need them to be, but the important thing is we are still managing to get results, and I think that is massively important. It says certainly a lot about the team that despite us maybe not playing to the best of our abilities, we are still able to come away with these results. And yeah, 1 point behind AC Milan still on the table, and on to the next one.
For me, the top of the match has to be Achraf Hakimi. The point in time that he scored was so important for Inter after the first half, in which the team rather struggled to create anything meaningful. In the halftime, Conte made a switch, bringing off Gagliardini, bringing off Stefano Sensi, which was a right move. This was not a game for Gagliardini to be effective. So Spezia was pressing high. We really needed somebody more accurate in their passing to move the ball through the midfield, and that paid dividends. That 3-touch move at the beginning of second half really opened up acres of space for Achraf Hakimi. With his pace, he blew past the defenders and really finished it off with a fantastic world-class finish in the near post. Absolutely nothing the goalkeeper could have done about that. That was a striker's finish. Fantastic move. And it was so important for Inter psychologically more than anything else. Spezia were holding strong, trying to keep a clean sheet and trying to nick a goal at the end, hopefully to win the game for them. But luckily for us, that goal from Hakimi really changed the game on its head and gave Inter a psychological advantage, so the player capitalized and finished the game strong with the 3 points. So top of the match for me, Achraf Hakimi.
The flop for me in this one has to be Antonio Conte. Now, whilst we did go on to win this match 2-0, that first half shown was absolutely embarrassing. Perhaps one of the worst first half showings we've seen from Inter. Although we didn't kind of concede any goals, we went into half time 0-0. It was just so boring. There was no tempo, there was zero creativity, and yeah, it just really wasn't how we should have been playing. Credit to Spezia's Bilal Mirza, they did set up very well, but yeah, it was just really poor, and I felt we really should have taken the game to them from the beginning rather than let them kind of set up and get used to us attacking. We became so predictable, and yeah, very disappointing. But thankfully for us, in the second half, things turned around, and we did manage to come away with all 3 points in this one.